Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. I am at home. This is what I consider my true home, which is my big large canvas tent. I know that the last video that I shot you guys, I said to you, I was like, I don't want to be on a computer on the weekends, but to be honest with you, I have a big presentation coming up and I have to work here this weekend, or I have to go somewhere where I have power. And I thought this was a good opportunity to bring out my new power station. Yes, the company provided this to me. Thank you, Jackery, for that. I appreciate it. But what I want to do is I want to kind of talk about this power station and my solar panels, as it is a huge, huge upgrade from my Goal Zero. If you're not familiar with my Goal Zero, it is how I got power here in the past, and now this is going to be how I get power here in the future, and that is to my tent. And if you're watching my channel, I am building a cabin here, which I will have power at the cabin, but I won't have power here in the tent. So this is a great system for me to keep here at the tent, even when I have my cabin already built. So that way I can have power in both spots. So what I used before was my Goal Zero, and like I said, this is a huge upgrade from a Goal Zero. Do you hear that? I gave him a project. He's working on the project. We're talking through that. This is a huge upgrade because it has a lot more power, and I'm going to put all the stats here. I'm going to put over here. I'm putting all the stats right here so you can kind of see what kind of power that this has. Now, I don't know. I've been testing it out. I tested it out at home before I came out here. I just want to make sure it worked, you know, and I think it does really well. Now, I need it for this weekend. I need it for my computer. Not only do I want to get all my trail cam images off, I got to take them off my computer or off the SD card onto my computer. So I'm going to be using my computer for work, like I said, and I think it's only going to be about 3 to 4 hours worth of work is what I have to do. And then I have all these trail cams everywhere. I've actually purchased more trail cams. So thank you all for the recommendation to purchase more trail cams. And yes, I have purchased a lot of cameras around my property. So if anybody's on my property, I know about it. So that means I have a lot of SD cards to go through, and I need to be able to put them onto a computer. So I'll be doing that as well. Now, like I said, I tested this out at home, and I wanted to see, just out of curiosity, you know, if I build my cabin here, could I have this as my office? Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be awesome. I would love to have this canvas tent as my office. And so what I wanted to do is I set up my computer and my monitor, and I plugged it into the Jackery to see how long it would last. Now, it lasted about a day and a half with the computer and the monitor. And, you know, that's not total ideal, but that's without putting up my solar panels. If I put up my solar panels, I can possibly make as much power, if it's on a sunny day, make as much power and even store the extra in the battery and still be able to work in my tent even when my cabin is up. So this could be my office. Wouldn't that be? Oh, I'm so excited. That would be so awesome. Instead of having to be in a house, I could just be in a tent and work. Wouldn't that be the funniest conference call too? Because I'm on video and stuff, and I do have to figure out how to get internet here. That will be a project coming up in the future, is how to get internet. I will be doing some sort of satellite internet, but I will be purchasing the higher end satellite internet. but I am very excited. So I want to show you some of the features of the Jackery battery bank that I have here. The first thing I want to say, and the first thing that I noticed, now I'm not into unboxing things, and I brought the box. If you guys, I'm like, do you want to see the box? Maybe I'll just take a picture of the box for you. I'm not the type person to take it out of the box and show you everything. I just like showing you as it's working. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to show you it working. And so you can kind of see if this is something possibly that you want. I think it works really well for here. If I don't have a monitor and I just have my laptop and I have my solar panels out, I honestly don't. Even just the solar panels actually do enough, but the solar panels will store any extra into the battery bank. So when the clouds come over, as it's doing kind of right now, it's kind of like sunny and cloudy at the same time. I do have extra power in this battery bank. I am able to have about 3 charges on a laptop, is what I've been finding with me. Now, it really does depend on what you're playing on your laptop and how much power is coming out of it. If you're playing a lot of videos, it might be different, that kind of a thing. And I'm having my cell phones also plugged into it. And my friend, he is having, he's going to be charging his tools off this as well. So good stuff. And I'm really excited because this is storing so much more power. I can do so much more up here. I have been here for like a week and a half at a time, and I've run out of Goal Zero. Like I had to like really savor it, especially for creating videos like this. I can actually charge the batteries, all the batteries, where before I'd have to go to like some random bathroom that had a plug, and I'd plug it in and I'd just be standing there in the bathroom waiting for it to charge. So this is very nice. It's a wonderful upgrade. So I was going to say what the first thing I noticed was, and then I got distracted by myself. The first thing that I noticed was this is a lot lighter. This is only 22 pounds. When I took it out of the box, it was like, I was like, whoa. And I actually was so shocked by it that I went out and I grabbed my Goal Zero and then put them next to each other and picked them up. My Goal Zero is about 30 pounds, 30 something, I think. And this is, I know this one's 22. That's ideal for us women. I think when you get to like 30 to 50 pounds, it's a little bit of a struggle. I mean, it's not a struggle. I mean, you're still having to carry it and stuff, but this one, 22 pounds is good. I'm good with that. You know, and I always joke about this because I think in the way future, you know, my kids are going to see a video like this and be like, you had a battery that's 22 pounds, Mom? Really? Because my battery is only like 4. I think that's where the future's going, is the batteries are just going to keep getting lighter and lighter and more efficient. So it's really nice that I got to upgrade to this battery. I really like how simple everything is. It makes sense. There's really, you don't need a tutorial on how to use this. So here you got a 12 volt. I have never used this. I don't know, maybe some people might use this for, I don't know. I've seen some plugs like that, but I've never used that. That hasn't been something that I need. There you go. I'm just trying to give you some more kind of close-ups of what's available. And it's called a Jackery Explorer 1000. So it shows my input right now. It's at 0. We have a cloud coming by right now. And my output is at 14. But I actually have I have this closed. When I'm actually using the computer, it can get up to like 60. It seems to jump around just, again, depending on what I do. But it stays between 30 and 60. Again, I'm a graphic designer, so it really can depend on what kind of program that I'm using. Sometimes it needs a little bit more power. What I've noticed too, which is different than the Goal Zero, this has like a built-in fan or something. So if I'm using my computer a lot, there's some sort of fan that turns on. So it's not completely silent like the Goal Zero is because of that fan. But it's a mild fan. It's nothing crazy. Okay, well the panels don't have any light on them. I'm going to take this off. You can see what the plug is for that. I actually have, it's like a it's a double plug, so I can plug both of my solar panels into it, and then it goes into one plug. If I just wanted to plug in one solar panel, I could, and I could just plug in just one solar panel right here, just like that. So it's really easy. I mean, if you just know plugs, you don't have to read any instructions. You know, I'm not really one to read instructions, so I'm telling you that this is extremely easy for any kind of setup. It's nothing fancy or anything. So I just matched the red with the red and then stuck it in there. And let's see, it looks like the sun might be coming away from the clouds a little bit. Let's see if we got any. We got 82 watts. It gets up to like 110 when it's really bright out. There you go, 110, 112. Wow, it's going up. Yeah, that sun's pretty powerful up here in the mountains. Okay, so this is the solar panel. So I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a close-up of basically what it says if you feel like looking at it. And it says the output is 100, but I've only been able to get about 40 to 60 watts on this solar panel, but I don't know. I don't think I'm doing it wrong, but I think that's all you can get off the solar panel. I'm not getting 200 watts. As you saw just recently, I just showed you, I was getting about, and that was full sun, and I was getting between 110 to maybe 120 watts coming in, and for 2 panels. Okay, I think they're pretty light, and they're actually pretty, I mean, I wouldn't say they're small, but they have the nice little handle, and then they have like a magnet to close it. So it's really nice. My other ones that I had were, I don't know, maybe a quarter the size. This is not something that I'm going to be taking backpacking with me, but it is something that's, it's not that heavy, you know, to work with. It also has USB on it too, on the top there as well. It has a little baggie right here. That's where you can keep all of your cords and stuff like that, or whatever else that you want. So it's pretty nice, and it seems to be, I don't know, just by the material, it seems to be kind of more like waterproof. It has little grommets here, so if you wanted to tie it up to something, you can. Now they do say that these do not leave out in the weather, so when the weather comes in, you do have to bring these. You do have to bring these in. You don't want to get these solar panels all dirty or all wet. These are one of the things that I really like about it, because my other solar panels didn't have it. It has this little thing that opens up, and it's like a little Velcro. So you can see it sticks on, so it makes it easier when you're hauling it around. But it makes it so that you can lean it up. So let me show you. So you face it towards the sun, and then you just lean it. That's really nice, because my other one, I'd have to create a bunch of sticks behind it and try to get it to prop up, and then I'd walk away and come back, and it fell over. So I think this was really wise to be able to add these on there.
I'm a traveling spirit, I've seen many shores, from the West Pacific to the island of Kenya. They treat me like a son anywhere I go, and even though no one can tell, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own.
Thanks for watching. I got a lot of work done. I even started working on my rafting video because I have my computer's here. Might as well work on a video too. So I'm completing my rafting video, which you should be able to see on Thursday. And it's been really cool. My Jackery is still at 99% right now. I got the solar panels still out there. This has been a kind of a cool experience. But I'm gonna finish up this video, and then I'm just gonna sit and relax and just hang out for a bit. So thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.